Hi, I'm Lee Merman with Investments in Sarasota, and today I'm standing in front of a solar tracker for photovoltaic. This is a movable system that creates 40% more energy than a fixed system. Our home has a fixed system, and our cost for electricity the past 3 months was 17 cents, $13.54, and $7.80. You may wonder why I'm standing in front of a solar array today. A lot of our time has been spent focusing on well-being, and the quality of the air and the water in Sarasota is always paramount to the experience of people living here. The real estate market continues to be quite active. Let's take a look at the numbers for the second quarter of 2020. This is the period from April 1st through June 30th. As expected, sales were down. They were down by 27%. Let me put this into context, however. Currently, there are 3,290 properties for sale. This is a little bit less than the number of sales during the first quarter and a little bit more than the sales during the second quarter. The luxury market, which is where we spend a lot of our time, those properties listed for $1 million or more, had a decrease of 25% from the same period a year ago. And finally, the affordable market was down 37%. This group is perhaps the most affected by the pandemic. Part of this is that prices are rising, and part of this is that those people who rely on this market, those properties listed for $200,000 or more, were furloughed, out of work, or didn't help but held. This being said, there's been tremendous activity in the real estate market. The nadir of our market for closings was in the middle of May. Since then, activity has been on the rise. For the first week in July alone, there was tremendous amount of activity. And if we take a look at those pendings, and I extrapolate, and believe me, this is not a perfect model, but if we extrapolate that out, there'll be more properties sold in the third quarter of 2020 than there was in the third quarter of 2019. The challenge is that there's not enough inventory in Sarasota at the moment. Not all properties are selling though. Sellers and buyers that are either wishful or aspirational are not getting it done. There's so much data in our market leaving buyers and sellers to know what the range for pricing is, that if you're outside of the range, the properties are not going to sell. What we need are more inventory in the market, and we need sellers that are realistic, not aspirational. Back to the air and water. As people seek a better location for their lives, Sarasota is at the forefront of their search. On July 4th alone, we had 3 different groups looking to go to contract on properties. As you contemplate where to live as we move through the summer and into the fall, I want to assure you that the Sarasota real estate market is both healthy and our community is committed to a great quality of life. For Investments in Sarasota, I'm Lee Merman.